Welcome to Presale Madness for Battles of Legend Glorious Gallery. Make sure you guys smash the little crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Gamer's Choice is up, and discount code MCO40 is actually going to help you save on your purchase on anything that you are going to want from this set, just to kind of give you guys a great perspective of what's coming. So they actually do have deck cores up. They have the Tellarknight core at 120, which pretty much gives you everything, including the way it looks. You're going to be getting the alt arts in this deck core, which is actually really nice, knowing that you will get those handed to you. I guess it's kind of cool. We also have the Shadal core, which is just everything that you could possibly want in here, with 3 of everything, including Lev Shadal Fusion and the Void Unleashing as well at 120, but discount code MCO40 will obviously, save you on that purchase. And the Dragoonity core actually, I think, has been some of the cheapest in this set, which is actually kind of nice. Obviously, Georgius is the best card that you would want to have, but, we're still missing a support card for this. So that's a little bit interesting, to say the least, of what they chose to reprint. But, we'll talk more about some of those missing pieces tomorrow morning. All right, so your Starlight rares. No matter what is going to happen with these Starlight rares on the market, you are not going to be happy with this. And this is just going to be the reality of what's going on with the Starlights just in general, because these were going to be the highlights of the set. Now, we do know Magia is hitting $1,000 right now for the extended Starlight. I mean, it sucks. That's the reality of what we're facing here, but this should have been pretty easily showcased that Magia was going to be the crazy monster of the set, because, it is an iconic card. You're just capturing so much. Dominus Impulses for 500. Card's just that cool looking, I guess. Starlight of the Chaos Angel at 500. I'm honestly not surprised to see this hitting this much, but I don't think realistically this one's going to hold. I think you will see, it's not super poly levels of broken, and even like super poly levels of broken have actually pushed down out of the format, so that's interesting. We do get to see the Starlight Underworld Goddess coming in at 250. That's a little bit rough, but I'm expecting that. The Red Supernova Dragon coming in at 200. So this is where we're going to start to kind of see the decline in these. The Starlight number 62 extended 200. Chimeratech Mega Fleet. I mean, like, one Mega Fleet would be pretty cool to have. Unfortunately, you know what your 2 weakest Starlights are going to be. Actually, we have 3 weak Starlights here. We have Zark coming in at 100. We have the Spirit Charmers coming in at 100 as well. And we also get to see the Borrowland coming in at 100. And they've also got the Dark Magician Girl priced at 100. Honestly, I don't think that this is that surprising to see. It's Dark Magician Girl. The Dark Magician Girl always has some extremely crazy collectability about herself that always warrants her getting some sort of extremely crazy price adjustment, and it seems to happen every single time. And then we have Borrowland coming in at $100. I mean, the thing is, like, you only need one Borrowland anyway, so I'm not too surprised by that. Mistake and Rest also coming in at $50 for the Starlight rare. You know what? I think people will probably pay this. This card has rotated in and out of so many formats and has been such an important card that I'm not surprised to see that. Summon Skull coming in at 40 for the Starlight rare. I mean, it's not what you would expect. Mayhem's coming in at $30. And then, of course, we have Tyrus coming in at $20 on the Starlight. I assume Adreus will probably be a Starlight rare to kind of follow suit here. But this is what we know so far. Now, Secret Rares. Secret rares in this set are, well, the 2 big suspects are the big ones here. You've got a lot of cool tune players that are looking at overtuning right now as kind of like the replacement to, the extra little starters that they got. Now they can look at overtuning and they can go, oh, hey, we can use this as a bridging starter point to kind of get our deck going. And I mean, that's fair logic, right? Like, this card actually helps you get very much started and actually gets the deck going, which I think is good. We also do get to see Masked Hero Fountain coming in as a $30 card, which I don't think that this is also necessarily bad. This card actually it's a one of in hero builds. The only reason why I think that this card's sitting at the high price point it is because there's going to be so many hero players that are going to be jumping on the train wanting to pick this up. It's a reality sort of thing. Teller Knight, Signian coming in at 12. We have Caster coming in at 12. We get to see Lev Shadal Fusion at 10. We also get to see Grista at 10. I mean, both of these cards, honestly, I might just want to pick these up now because this at $10 feels pretty good. We also get to see Dragoonity at 10. We get to see the Dark Magician Girl at 10. This might actually go up. It depends on how easy they are to pull. Void Liberation coming in at 8. We also get the Exodia at $6. I'm not like too crazy about that, but I think that's fine. Ground Xeno coming in at 5. Georgius at 5. This will be a one of that you want to have. Also, one thing to kind of keep in mind with this set, you know, these battle sets always have short prints. Don't think that they don't. There's going to be something in this pool of secret rares that's going to be, you know, missing. And I'm kind of wondering if Georgius is going to be one of those cards. We also get to see the Meh Sharakter Shadal coming in at 5. That'll be interesting. Tour Guide's only $4. It's not bad. Alteran Deneb, very needed reprints coming in at like $3 a piece, which isn't bad. Junk Meister at $3. Okay. Junk Forward also coming, or Junk Armor at 3, which is not bad. We get to see more of the little chibis coming in pretty cheaply, which is kind of nice. We also get to see the Quinn Dragoon coming in at $2 whole, which is, I think, pretty fine. But outside of that, I mean, pretty normal stuff. Now, your Ultras, this is where the other overframes come in. Oh boy, how bad are these? Magi is 130 for the Ultra. That's probably going to follow suit. Dominus Impulse also kind of riding up the rear here at 130 as well. Once again, I mean, like, these are your two big ones. These were the two that Konami put in this set and said, hey, these are what's going to sell this product. There's going to be people just chasing these two cards, and it makes the most sense. Chaos Angel at 60 is whatever. Underworld Goddess at 40, I think, is fine. We get to see the Red Supernova at 40. Chimera Tech at 30. That's probably realistic. We learned anything from the Rarity Collection, like, the bad ones are going to fall. All right. Also, Borland for 30 is not terrible. Zarky Boy at 20. Spiritual Awakening at 20. And $20 copies of number 62. 7 Tachyon at $10 and Tracked at 10s. Realistically, we don't know how easy these are going to be to pull. Like, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news or anything, but, you know, we've seen short prints before. This is not our first rodeo with the possibility of there being, you know, hard to get cards. Substitute at $2 is probably a very, very good pickup, honestly. We'll see where this one goes. Shared Ride and Mistaken Arrest at $2 is kind of nice. Jenny at 2 is okay. Dupe Frog at 2 for the rarity upgrade people is good. We get to see Blackbird Drago at $1. Very, very, very nice to actually see that. But from this point, this is where you start to see a lot of these Ultras are going to be very, very cheap. You're going to have people that are going to collect binders as Shape Snatch just to be able to have them, but it's to be expected. Now over here on Kongs, don't worry, discount code MCO40 will also save you on your purchase over here. You know, you've got plenty of little sets you can pick up. Glad to see Arrive in Light. A lot of the little cards here have been doing very well. Bond Between Teacher and Student's been doing pretty well the way it looks. Some of the Exceeds have been doing pretty good. Actually kind of nice just to see a little bit of a change in, you know, how these sets actually function. Now, let's go high to low. Magi at 145, that's pretty alright. I don't see a problem with that. Impulse is already wiped out over here, which I'm not surprised. Chaos Angel at 72. People want this thing, man. We get to see the Overtuning and the Masked Hero Fountain. Both of these are particularly very sought after. And I mean, like, some of these overframes are already wiped out. Like, it's crazy. The Mega Fleet already went for $30. So, we've got 7 Tachyons at 12s. Yeah, prices are pretty much lining up with what you're seeing with both stores. And once again, you know, discount code MCO40 is actually going to save you on your purchase on pretty much everything that you're going to want to see within these blocks. So, with that all being said, everybody, feel free to use the discount code MCO40 over on Kongs and Gamer's Choice. Save you on your purchase on whatever you are going to want from this set. I'm looking forward to just seeing, you know, what madness is going to ensue from this. And guys, please have a good rest of your day. Stay safe out there. And, you know, I'm very curious to just see how this set's going to go in general. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.